Vicissitude, a change of circumstances or fortune, typically one that is unwelcome or that even makes it even worse. Now that I like,
what was it? What article was that for?
Alice Walker.
Oh shit! Ooh, child.
That like reading the definition makes it worse.
Vicissitude,
because typically one that is unwelcome,
vicissitude,
or unpleasant.
Vicissitude. I'm going to throw that in the vocab.
I don't know when I would use that.
Got to throw that in the vocab.
A change of circumstance.
A change of circumstance.
I'm really like literally thinking about how to put it in a sentence. Like
vicissitude.
Like, oh, the reservation. I
feel like that's a word.
The vicissitude of our no.
I feel like that's a word that you got to use with other big words.
I don't like it because I'm really struggling right now. I ain't gonna front. Vicissitude.
Vicissitude.
I'm gonna put it in a sentence. Somehow, some way, I'm gonna put it in a sentence. Y'all gonna be real mad.
Can you do me a favor?
Yeah.
Can you check to make sure I'm in the shot this time?
Of course. Hold on.
Oh, yeah. See, we are our own producers here. Oh, yeah. Okay, I'm in the shot?
Very much so.
Okay, cool. That's all I wanted to know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Vicissitude.
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 I think it's good to learn a new word every now and then.
Yes.
Like I remember watching the episode of Fresh Prince. Like it was like the first season, and like Ashley was on like Christmas break, and she was like, "I'm gonna learn a new word every day," and I was like, "Lame," because she was like 9. Like, what are you talking about?
That's really smart. I used to have wanted to try to get a word of the day from the dictionary, but I spent too much time in the A's, and that was enough for me.
Like so.
I was like, no, this taking too long.
And now, like, they making up words now. So it's like, look, I can't keep up with everything. Like,
they do.
I really can't.
They
like,
do.
This is too much. And
my favorite big word is erroneous.
What does that mean?
Like lies. Erroneous charges.
Oh. But y'all know how I feel about big words. Like, just, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I hear you.
It's just like, why you just can't say lies? Why you gotta say that?
Because erroneous sounds better.
Does it?
It does.
I don't think so.
Erroneous. Yeah.
It honestly, it makes me think of my aunt because my aunt's name is Arania. So
I think you're thinking too far into
what's
going on here. Yeah.
I'm just telling you how I feel.
That's fine. All right, let's go ahead and not you digging into the bag while we about to start the show. Yeah, I got you. You on candid camera. You on candid camera now.
We're gonna start the
show. Hey guys.
Hey everyone.
What's poppin'?
What's going on?
I'm your girl Sierra T.
And I'm your girl Sherelle B.
And this is Headwraps and Lipsticks, the podcast.
We wrap the culture up in color.
Yes, ma'am. This is episode 7.
Mm-hmm.
Are you sure?
Nope.
I think
it's 7.
I think it's 8.
Okay.
There we go. Let's check it out.
I think.
Put your bets in right now. Well, y'all will actually see what episode it is.
No, it's 7.
Oh, damn.
Boom.
Played myself.
Damn.
You played yourself.
You played yourself.
We don't have any announcements.
DJ Khaled kind of fell off, didn't he? But anyway, sorry.
Well, yeah, I guess so.
You know what I'm saying? Like they really, like he was really like high key taking over, like
he
everything.
was,
and then just stopped.
Lucky for us though, he was getting annoying.
Damn, that's my mom's man's.
Oh,
not like on an attractive level. I think she just like he'd be like, you know, you better than that. My mom be like, yeah,
like. Oh, okay.
Like, you know what I'm saying? My mom be like, I am.
I can get that.
You know what I'm saying? Like he was pumping people up, and I banged with it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That he don't eat coochie, so I was like,
that's why I had to. You
got too much money not to be doing that.
Exactly. Childish. Grow up.
Right. Sorry, Grandma.
Okay.
This is too much.
We don't have any announcements.
No, not this week.
Sis. Oh no. Okay, sis, what can't you wrap your head around?
Okay. I can't wrap my head around our alma mater.
A&T?
Yeah.
What happened?
Do you know who their commencement speaker is this year?
Who?
Morris Chestnut.
Damn, that's good. Oh, you didn't have a good commencement speaker.
I do not remember who my commencement speaker. If he was standing in this room right now, I would not know. I think it was Anthony Fox, but I don't know. And I like, what is the budget here? Like, I mean,
You don't have your little booklet from when you graduated?
somewhere at my parents' house, you know.
Just pull up the booklet.
But like, then the next year you get Michelle Obama.
Yeah, that was my year.
And I just can't wrap my head around. So I was like,
Yeah.
are you dead ass?
So you hating from outside the club?
I really am. It's not
Damn.
like, you know, I'm kind of just hating, but it's like, I mean, it's not like y'all gonna meet Morris Chestnut or anything like that, but like,
Damn, sis, why you?
because y'all not, unless you on the SGA board or you know,
sis,
you not.
Why you being a hater like
I'm
this?
just saying, you're not gonna meet him. So, but like,
It's not like y'all gonna meet him or nothing. Like,
nah,
damn.
but I'm just saying, like, and I just can't wrap my head around like.
God.
And maybe I need to. Who was our SGA president at this? Oh, I remember. I'm gonna hit him up like, hey yo.
He gonna be like, why you?
You wasn't really doing your job, bro.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know who that
Oh,
was.
it's the SGA president's job to pick the commencement speaker?
I think they work with like the board of directors and stuff like that.
Damn, our SGA president was working there because how did you get Michelle Obama?
Honestly.
Them niggas was working.
Or maybe they sent a letter like years ago.
They
Or
probably-
like, or you know, and it was like it just that what if it was like the SGA from like 2010 sent it? And then she got to it in 2012. Like that was that's messed up. I have questions. But anyway, that's what I can't wrap my head around. So like,
Dang.
you know,
So you just hating.
yeah,
That's
I guess.
fair. That's
like,
fair.
Shout out to the class of 2023.
Damn.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh no.
Yeah. It sounds as bad as it sounds as bad. It sounds just as
Damn.
bad. It does. But
That's crazy.
hey, think about like when your nephew graduates college. What,
Yeah, please.
What year is that?
I don't even know. I don't
Like,
even know.
2030 something.
I don't know.
Not
no.
Yeah, 2000.
I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah, like late 30s. Actually, it's giving 40s.
I was thinking.
Because how old is he? 4?
He's 6.
Yeah.
He's 6. Yeah.
Yeah, it's giving 40s.
It's too much.
Damn.
That's too much.
As long as I'm there to see it, that's all that matters to
Real
me.
talk.
So, you know.
That part.
What can't you wrap your head around, sis?
I can't wrap my head around your sister Simone.
Yo, what's up?
And who else was that in my DMs yesterday when I was talking about Jonathan Majors?
Oh.
Listen, I'm well aware that it is documented that I said that he's good looking. Jonathan Majors is good looking.
Actually, you said the first time you said no.
I did, and then in the episode
You like
after,
this. You like a seesaw.
yeah, and then the episode afterwards, I said I would like to retract my statement.
And we didn't let you though.
Okay, but I retracted it.
We
Okay, but I retracted it.
Okay.
Nonetheless, I tweeted that at the Oscars he was dressed like an extra from Django.
Absolutely.
Because he was.
Agree. He looked a mess.
He looked a
hot ass mess. I don't care
Get
what
this
nobody
man
says.
a stylist immediately.
Quickly.
Fast and in a hurry.
Him and his cup. Enough.
Oh, damn cup, okay?
Okay.
Okay?
No.
Get him a stylist immediately. First of all, this skinny tie, with the collar flipped up,
It was all wrong.
the ankle pants.
Yeah,
I
it
can see
was-
the gray socks. The shoes is giving pilgrimage. It was just a lot.
It was giving W.E.B. Du Bois.
It was giving a mess. I'll put the video up here so you can see how goofy he looked.
It looked a mess.
But you know, Simone
And wore it the whole night too.
and was just unashamed, like on stage and everything, presented and everything.
You even wore that to Vanity Fair.
Like that's wild to me.
Change your clothes.
But yeah, you know, Simone jumped into my DMs. It was like, where your man at? But you know, my man got an Oscar though. Daniel has an Oscar, so he didn't really have to be there. He's already got his.
He should have been there though. Like, why you wasn't
I
there?
don't know.
Maybe
Because he
he's
was with
working.
me.
Oh. Okay. Okay. We'll go with that. We'll go with that.
Y'all not gonna try to air me out on Jonathan Majors, okay? I live in my truth.
I mean, yeah, he did look a mess.
He
I
looked
agree
a
with you
fucking
wholeheartedly.
Mess. That man needs a stylist.
Yeah, I don't know what he has.
Stat.
I think it was like that's the only time I really seen him, and I was like, oh,
Exactly.
okay, that's what we like. That's what we agreed upon.
That's what happens when
You have a whole team, and that's what everybody collectively
Everybody
was
was like,
fire.
Everybody like, yo, this nigga's spitting.
You standing next to Adonis Creed, like who's looking like
He looked great. Michael B. Jordan looked great. And here you
Regular,
are
regular.
with your fucking ankle giving hee like it was a mess.
It was giving prohibition.
It's giving, is we sick mess?
Yeah, it's giving emancipate proclamation. Like, I don't know what that was, but it was
It's
trash.
giving we's running to freedom.
Literally. He looked like he had his freedom papers in his pocket.
I can't, wait a minute.
That's what he looked like.
He looked like that.
No.
And y'all should be ashamed of yourselves.
Yeah, no.
Get that man a stylist.
You know what? I'll save it. I'm going to save it for the Oscar segment because I got things to say about this freaking fashion. And I use that term loosely.
Oh, God.
So, yeah.
All right, then. Let's jump into the show. We don't have that long of a list, but it is a list.
It is a list, nonetheless.
And it's an interesting list, personally.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
I like it.
Who do we got? What do we have up first?
All right, first things up. You know, and I've noticed I do that often. I was watching last week. I was like,
I try not to say it on the mic.
it's all right.
I be like,
y'all hold me accountable.
you could just send us some money to HeadWrappOD and we can buy some stands.
Or leave a review and tell me.
You can leave a 5-star review. Or you can send your cash and give us the money so we can get the stands that go on the side.
Yeah.
And we could bring them to our face and we could really be chilling.
I mean, we do get them. Don't ask to borrow them if you ain't sending money.
Damn.
But anyway.
As you were. As you were.
So it was a lot going on this weekend in the financial world. So I don't know if you guys heard of Silicon Valley Bank. I'm be honest, I never heard of it.
I haven't either.
But it is the 16th largest bank in the United States. And a lot of startups have their money tied up in this bank. Over the weekend, they collapsed. The second largest collapse of a financial institution since 2008. And it really affected a lot of small business owners because they literally had no answers. So I'm just going to read this. So the financial institution crumbled suddenly and left customers scrambling for answers. The bank did announce that customers will have access to all their deposits soon and have set up new facility to give bank access to emergency funds. But a lot of startups, obviously Silicon Valley, which is like the startup capital of the world, there was video footage on Twitter of a whole bunch of founders and a whole bunch of customers lined up for miles looking for answers because they literally had. So especially think about it from a small business standpoint. You think everything is fine, and then all of a sudden you find out that you have no access to your money, and you are a startup. Let's just say you had a meeting with a venture capital firm that day. Like, what are you going to do? And you have some that like you might be able to say like, hey, I don't know if you're seeing the news, but ABC, XYZ, some might be like, oh man, then let's reschedule. We understand. Some might be like, oh, well, clearly you don't have your business affairs in order. So we're going to go elsewhere. So, I mean, it was horrible. However, it was even worse for Black startups. And I say this because unfortunately, Black startups and Black founders do not have access to the same type of capital and opportunities that others do. And when I say others, I'm not just saying white people. I'm just saying, you know, maybe Hispanics, things like that. But a lot of Black founders find themselves in a rut. Like, that's why you hear about people talking about they start in startups and it's like, you're like, oh, when is it against? It's almost like Insecure with Lawrence's woohoo. He didn't have the money. Yeah. And it's hard. Like, so years and years and years of you building this app and putting all this money in from that bank. You can't get money from venture capital because they don't believe in it. Because literally that's what a lot of these startups go through. It's like, if they don't believe in your product, they don't believe in your situation, they'll be like, okay, we're not giving you no money.
Sure enough.
You get what I mean? So, and like, imagine how long it took for Twitter. Like, Twitter probably got started back in 2002. Think about it like that.
Yes, and now it. Oh.
Well, yeah. Well, Jack. Anyway, you know, and now like when we talked about that, Sis was saying he's starting. He's getting another one started allegedly. Jack, he's getting another started.
That was the word on the streets right now, but I haven't heard anything about it since then.
Exactly. So you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So it really affected thousands of customers. So President Biden did make a statement about it. It was a lot of infrastructure. A lot of Republican conservatives were talking ish about it, especially that bitch Ron DeSantis in Florida. He actually had the nerve to blame woke culture
I'm so tired of this now.
for the failure of this bank.
How is it? Okay. How does that even relate?
Because Ron DeSantis is completely against DEI initiatives. He doesn't believe that diversity, equity, inclusion should exist. I'm actually going to read this quote.
Okay.
What?
He makes me sick, man. While she's waiting for that to load, there's been this whole thing like, oh, they're gonna like try to ban like all the Greek organizations and Latinx organizations. Like there's this rumor going around.
Yeah.
That is not true. I mean, he has not put in, knock on wood.
Yeah.
That but he has not put anything out.
It wouldn't be shocked if he tried to do that.
No.
I mean, if he's erasing African American studies and, LGBTQ studies or just conversations. I mean, took out Bell Hooks books. He took out everything. Mm-hmm. But this is literally what he said. He said, this is where they went wrong. I quote. Mm-hmm. This bank, they're so concerned with DEI and politics and all kinds of stuff. I think that really diverted them from focusing on their core mission. We have a massive federal bureaucracy, and yet they never seem to be able to be there when we need them to be able to prevent something like this. Like, what the
hell is he talking about?
What does being concerned with DEI have to do with the bank's failure?
Nothing.
Okay. Like, it literally has nothing to do with it. And basically it's all because the bank has like saying that this is on like their website.
Okay.
They are strategically working for a world where every client and employee has the opportunity to bring their bold ideas to life.
Okay.
That's all it says.
Nice mission statement.
Very nice. I mean, you would think in Silicon Valley that they would.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, everybody doesn't look like Mark Zuckerberg. So, you know what I mean? Another one who...
We'll get into that today, too.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
So, yeah, I feel really bad for a lot of these startups. A lot of them have been affected, and a lot of them are really looking like I may have to shut my business down because of this.
Here's my question. How does a bank end up closing when it has that's the one thing I'm not understanding, and maybe one of y'all in the comments can help us out. Because I'm not understanding, like, if you got all these people's money, and we know these banks be loaning out our money to other people.
Ooh.
like it may say I got $400 in my account, but do I really, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
it's
I know
giving 100.
Right. It's right. So I'm a little bit confused by that. Like, and I heard, when the people, like all of the higher ups in that community, that bank were like taking out their funds and all kinds of stuff weeks before because they knew this was going to happen. Like, I just don't understand this part about it, and I really need someone to explain it to me because I just don't get it.
I don't get it either. Like,
it's really confusing.
Like, and I think that just kind of, of course, you have some. I don't want to call them hoteps because they do have some. They do have some valid thoughts.
Listen, a broken clock is right twice a day.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Like, because they'll say like this is why it's important to. Either put your money in black-owned banks or to not put your money in banks because of issues like this. So when stuff like this happens, you kind of looking at Dr. Umar Johnson like...
Donations. Gifts.
Right. Because, if you have all your money tied up into this one bank...
That's real.
What you gonna do?
Which is why... Ever since, remember that year I couldn't access my money?
Yes.
I've had 3 bank accounts. I have 3 bank accounts now because of that.
I'm getting ready to open up an account at a credit union because I don't have time.
I got a credit union account.
I don't have time. I also am suspect, though, of all these random banks popping up. It's almost like churches that's randomly popping up.
Places.
You get what I mean?
Yes.
Like, all of a sudden, there's just a bank. Ain't nobody never heard of. I ain't gonna front. The area of Charlotte that I live in, there's several banks I have never heard of in my life. I'm like,
these could be those exclusive banks where it's like you got to have like 600,000 or more to be a part of it.
And honestly, it's actually on brand.
Yeah.
But it's like I be finding myself like, let me Google. Like, what is this, honey? Like, I ain't never heard of this.
Yeah.
Son, I don't know.
But I would definitely suggest having your money split 3 ways if you can. Listen, if you don't have it, listen, you can't. There's no way you can save your money out of poverty, which is another story for another day.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, I just think So explain that last part to us, because I just don't understand it.
Yeah,
I don't understand how what you mean you don't have my money.
Who got it then?
This is how people get killed.
Oh, no, honestly.
For real. Like if this was the hood,
Yo, yeah.
somebody would run up in they shit.
They straight up and down.
Right.
Like somebody gonna give me some money.
Where my money?
today.
I need cash. I'm telling you, where's my money? Niggas would run up on you.
Like, not a game.
I don't play about my $20 player.
Right. And like, sir, you only had $150. Where is my money?
That's besides the point.
Okay, it's my $150.
The principle is
run it.
I want my cash.
Okay.
Real talk though.
Oh god.
Well, speaking of Silicon Valley and whatnot, the government is in your business. I mean, you already know that. You got a cell phone.
You already know.
Right. So you guys know that, like, I think, was it 2 weeks ago, the government officially banned TikTok from all of the government official phones and whatnot. So I guess all those Androids can't have TikTok on them or whatever. Now the word on the street is that the government is trying to ban TikTok for the entire country. It has also been released that Mark Zuckerberg has been getting data and whatnot to promote. He's been using data and whatnot to promote the dangers of TikTok, which is why.
Oh my God, I know he ain't talking. You talking shit?
Yes, he's been paying.
You were talking shit.
He's been paying into the all of like the negative talk and whatnot about like TikTok is bad for you. And here's the clip I showed the clip to Sherelle, and the government is all in your damn business.
All in my grill.
I sent it to you, right? Let me see. No, I did not. Did I save it?
I think you just saved it in your
my likes. Phone. Hold on. Yeah, here we go. Hold on. Hold please.
Truth is, with 100 million Americans daily on TikTok on an average of 90 minutes a day, this is an issue. I imagine most of you would like your networks to get 90 minutes a day from 100 million Americans. We've got to make sure that we take care of that national security based concern.
Yeah, so this was Senator Mark Warner, Democrat, who is touting a bipartisan bill he claims will give the Commerce Secretary the power to ban TikTok. They want TikTok banned because here's the thing.
They're telling the truth.
TikTok is not only telling the truth, but TikTok is taking viewers away from YouTube, Netflix, all those streaming platforms. A lot of companies are very, very threatened by TikTok, and so they're saying, well, this is an invasion of privacy because it's a Chinese-owned company. I remember last year they were trying to get it owned by America, and I was in here like, keep it Chinese. Right. So now they can't figure it out. Mark Zuckerberg couldn't get to buy it, so now he's been trying to air them out with like all of this news you hear about it being really bad for the kids, and people are spending 90 minutes a day on it. And this nigga Mark Warner was just like, well, people are spending 90 minutes a day on TikTok, but we know that you would like customers to spend 90 minutes a day on your program. So the issue is that a lot of companies are in competition with TikTok, and so they mad, and so they want to ban TikTok.
This is the problem. Mm-hmm. And of all the problems that America has right now, hate crimes up.
Preach.
30%. Mm-hmm. There's a whole bank that we just talk about that is failed. Mm-hmm. The glaciers are melting.
Yes. Global warming is real.
There's, homelessness. There's a bunch of things that we should be.
Inflation.
Can't
stop talking about those $9 eggs.
Gas prices going up and down and all around town.
No one's getting raises at their jobs. People can't find a job for 6 months.
And you wonder why people are spending time on TikTok. Oh. You know why? Because the girls on TikTok are showing you how to make money by sitting your ass on the couch. The girls on TikTok are showing you how to make your salary within 2 months. I saw a girl the other day snatch my whole wig off. Mm-hmm. She said she was miserable at her job. Within 3 months of her just taking TikTok seriously, she made her salary. I think it's a little cat, but it's okay. But within 3 months, she made her yearly salary. So I'm not understanding. There was literally a black man in Mississippi, a 25-year-old black man who was found decapitated in a wooded area, and officials are saying there's no foul play.
You mean to tell me he cut his own damn head off?
Right. And his teeth were missing. And he called his mom and he called the police to say that there were men chasing him. It was giving James Byrd. But you want to focus on TikTok? And the reason that we know about half these stories and half of the issues that are brewing in America is because of TikTok.
Bingo.
So, what's his name? Mark Warner?
His name is Mark Warner.
Find something else to do. What state does he represent?
Virginia. And he's a Democrat.
Find something else to do in Virginia. Why don't you worry about why University of Virginia campus keeps getting shot up? Why don't you worry Why don't you worry about perverted leaders at Liberty University, the largest Christian academy? Worry about why this documentary is about him. Why don't you worry about yourself?
Yeah.
There's too many other, there's just too many other things happening in this world for them to be focused on TikTok. And this is what Sis says all the time, especially when it comes to Democrats. Like, you're worried about TikTok, and meanwhile, the Republicans are probably on TikTok using their conservative influencers to make sure that Donald Trump and Ron DeSantis are front runners for president of the United States of America.
Y'all focusing on the wrong thing. And this is what I'm saying when I say that the Democrats do not use what their resources and their tools at their hands, because you could be using TikTok right now to garner up all of the hype and whatnot that you need for this upcoming election. But you're talking about banning TikTok. That's not important right now.
That's not like...
Niggas can't get jobs. Niggas can't even make omelets so they can keep a swole ass body when they in the gym. Niggas can't afford a gym membership. Like, y'all need to be so for real right now.
We don't know when to go outside or when to stay inside because global warming is changing every damn day.
It's cold as hell right now.
But then it was hot on Saturday.
It's March. Why is we in the middle of March and I'm wearing a goddamn bubble coat?
And spring is on Monday.
Be for real. This is insane to me. Like, this is what I'm saying. Like, all this stuff is a distraction from like what's really going on, man. All of this stuff is a distraction. We don't have nowhere to. People can't live, yo. People can't live, and you are talking about TikTok. People are learning to live through TikTok.
Literally,
people are not killing themselves because of TikTok.
Literally. Oh, that's right. That suicide thing. You could be focusing on that. You could be focusing on helping people save their lives, but you want to ban TikTok.
That's wild.
And have whole press conferences about. First of all, shame on C-SPAN. I'm not paying attention to this. See, this is like you putting your money and energy in your B-rolls on the wrong thing.
This is not important, yo. This is not important.
Forget you, Mark Warner.
You suck.
Forget you.
Mm-hmm.
Like, don't
piss me off.
Don't
sis.
ever talk to me.
Yeah. 90 million Americans are spending 100 million Americans are spending 90 minutes on TikTok, but I'm sure you could use
Okay.
And you bother? You know what it is? Get your algorithm right. Y'all need to be asking the Chinese what they doing. Okay? Because apparently they got it right.
And first of all, last thing, half of TikTok is helping save y'all little businesses, okay? Let's talk about Keith Lee, who's out here doing God's work, saving these small businesses.
Yes.
Just by going to their restaurant.
That's crazy.
With his hands out.
Yep.
That's all he be doing, okay? He go to these restaurants and literally helps them save their business because of TikTok.
They don't like it. They're mad, they bothered by it, and they hate it, and they don't want to see you win.
Why don't you go to Trump's platform? What is it called? Truth Social? Why don't you worry about that? How about that?
Is that what it's called?
Worry about that.
Is that what it's called? Truth Social?
Child, I don't know.
Oh,
it's horrible.
My God.
F.
Oh, okay. It's
just F.
Should we talk about this barbecue place?
Yeah, because that's weird.
Okay, so.
Like what?
Because of TikTok.
Yep.
I'm going to play this video for y'all because this was wild.
Like, girl.
Wait, where is it at? Is it the last one I sent you? No, it's the one before that. Here we go.
Lucille's barbecue Aunt Jemima'd themselves. They made up a fake black woman as a marketing ploy, only to scrub their website of any references and pretend it never happened as of June 2020.
So right around the George Floyd protests?
Yeah. On their website, they had a picture of an African-American woman named Lucille. This was the supposed founder of Lucille's. That's what folks said about the barbecue Lucille Buchanan grew up eating in her grandma's lunch shack when Lucille married Joe before World War II and followed him out to the naval yards in Long Beach, California. After the war, Joe joined her in the restaurant. When they had children and later grandchildren, they helped out too. Restaurant Development and Design magazine had an article on Lucille's featuring an original brand designer talking about how he helped create the fictional namesake character Lucille. The son of the founder and current CEO was quoted in 2013 in the Orange County Register as saying the idea was to create a loving family that crafted these recipes from scratch and held onto them.
I mean, the part that sticks out to me here is that they had to create another family. Like, it just sounds like you're trying to exploit a story based on something you're not. I don't know. It just seems it's inauthentic regardless.
That's wild as hell.
Once again,
Let me tell y'all, I'm so sick of having to do research as a black person. Do you know what I'm saying?
no, I
don't want to go to no fucking restaurant and see if it's called Aunt Betty. Aunt Betty's Soul Food.
I just want to eat,
and then it's named after Betty. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this, man. I don't want to do this. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, I don't have time for this. Woo! You know what I'm saying? Like, this is.
I don't get it.
The times we in is because you really took the time to hire someone, right, to write a fake story and then base that story and then use that story as a basis for your restaurant instead of just saying, you could literally just make a restaurant without a backstory.
Right, like, yo. So did you steal the recipe too? Like, who made the recipes? Like, because I'm not understanding. Like, where did those recipes come from? If they didn't come from a black woman named Lucille, where did the recipes come from? Go ahead.
Okay, was it all white people in the kitchen too? I've got questions now.
Wait, where are they at?
Hold on.
It's giving Tennessee.
It is giving Tennessee, isn't it?
It's
called Lucille's Barbecue.
Okay.
Lucille's Barbecue.
I'm about to look them up because this is atrocious.
Yeah, it's called Lucille's Barbecue. But the website not up. The website don't have none of that information on it no more.
Lucille's Barbecue.
Like, did they have like black people in there? Only black people working as like restaurant workers?
In California.
Of course it's in California.
First of all, who eats barbecue in California? Let's keep it real.
People probably going in for that experience.
Like, it's certain like, you know, genres of food. Like I'm not going to Texas looking for sushi. I'm not doing that. You know what I mean?
But listen, there's people, I'm giving it grace because there might be people in those areas who never left their area who like, I want to try some sushis. So I can't afford to go to Japan. Is that where it's made? Is that where it's from?
Yeah.
I can't afford to go to Japan, so let me go to Joe's Sushi Shack.
Like, is it?
I don't know.
Like, I mean, I eat sushi in North Carolina, but it's like, I don't know. It's just like,
listen, people want to try foods sushi in North Carolina be fucking for real.
Like, I wouldn't go. Like, at least there's water over here. So okay, I use Texas as a bad because it's water. That's kind of.
Texas,
you know, but I'm not going
state.
to Kansas.
Like, give me some snow crab.
Yeah, like what? From where? Where you get these from? You know what I mean? Like, where you get these from? And I don't associate California with.
Yo, that's wild to me, bro. I'm so sorry. Like, this is crazy.
This is unacceptable.
Like, they really went and made a whole story and was like, yeah, we're gonna make this Lucille Buchanan.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Like, Lucille's Smokehouse Barbecue is a chain of restaurants founded in California, specializing in barbecue cuisine as well as Southern and Cajun style meals. The restaurants feature a Southern American and blues theme. The chain has locations in California, Arizona, and Nevada.
That's wild.
That is and the founder's name is Craig Hoffman.
Yeah, a white guy. Not Lucille. That's for damn sure.
Like,
Whoever-
seriously?
Lucille.
Like, I'm literally on their website, and I'm just like,
The food looks good though.
yeah.
I have been wanting a barbecue hot dog.
Let me go. I'm going to Our Story.
Ain't no Lucille up there.
Ain't no Lucille.
Well, the guys in the video said they removed the
White hands. Like, this is... Like, are you for real right now?
It's too much, man.
You gotta be kidding me right now.
I'm telling you, I'm gonna just stick to the restaurants I know because I don't have time to be doing research.
Yeah,
I don't have time
You know
for
what?
this.
In period. Because I'm not...
Take my ass to Chili's, Fridays, whomever.
Okay, like, I'll just find a restaurant. Like, you know me, I'll find a restaurant on
Yeah.
TikTok. On TikTok, real quick, and we'll pull up. Like... But I don't need to know where it came from. I don't need to know the origin. I don't need to meet the proprietor. I don't need to meet the sous chef.
This is crazy as hell.
Let me see the
man.
menu.
I want to
what's
know what
good
happened.
here.
I want to know if some black person popped up and was like, "Let me meet Lucille."
Right, where's she at?
Where's she?
Probably got a black host. Is you Lucille's great grandchild?
And she playing the role. Yes,
And
I
he
am.
probably like, who Lucille? Like, see, and
That's too much.
and that's on period.
That's too much.
Why I pulled a pen out? It's not even charged. Like, I just wanted to hold it.
Go. You need to be stop playing and charge it.
I'm a charger.
That's what you keep saying, but I don't believe you.
Oh my gosh.
All right. Is that everything?
No.
Oh, I mean, in terms of like political stuff?
Yeah, political. You know, everything else is pretty fun.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Okay.
Kind of. You want to talk about this Alice Walker bull crap?
Ooh. Okay. So Alice Walker, who is the author of The Color Purple. So, you know, I know y'all love that movie. Sure. Looks so. The girls was eating her ass up last week, y'all. Eating her up, okay? Because Alice Walker wrote this on her website.
That's the part for me. Like, you put this on your website.
This is an article. It's not that long. It's called. This is the title of the article. It says, "They're trying to burn the wrong witch. The witch trials of J.K. Rowling." Okay, this is what it says.
Okay.
Women were burned as witches for some 500 years in Europe, and though not as meticulously recorded by the church, which wanted their lands and other goods burned also in other parts of the world, or drowned, another method of getting rid of women of wealth, learning medicinal knowledge and personal agency. The women who were burned were sometimes bound atop a pile of kindling that was also human, called the F slur, okay? From which the slur derives, okay? Right. Luckily, yeah. I read the first Harry Potter novel and thought it extraordinary. I felt something old and wise, fresh and exciting had been offered humanity. Life with its vicissitudes prevented reading volumes that followed. I consider J.K. Rowling perfectly within her rights as a human being of obvious caring for humanity to express her views about whatever is of concern to her, as she has done. I also believe that listening to each other before going for the match would put some distance between us and the Middle Ages. As an elder, which I take seriously, I must remind us that there is no right witch to burn. Perhaps only our own lack of awareness of being erased long before robotic AI females were foisted upon society's consciousness, primarily as slaves, workers, and sex toys. By this I mean, for instance, that woman, for whatever sinister reason, was being erased in language well before she/her was being disappeared from dictionaries and society. The use of guy for both male and female eroded the ability of children to easily feel confident in which gender they were. From that confusion, considered irrelevant, apparently, to the forming of young minds, has come much cutting off of parts and restructuring of essential physical equipment. If such restructuring is freely chosen at 18 or 20, at least there is a sense the person involved may have lived long enough to know definitely what is desired. Younger than that, I feel there may in fact be reason later on to mourn and weep. After all, the human body is a miracle of whatever sex. Tampering with a miracle is unlikely to serve us. Okay, there's a lot to unpack here. And basically, okay, I'm gonna read this last sentence again. After all, the human body is a miracle of whatever sex. Tampering with the miracle is unlikely to serve us. That's nasty work. That's so. We have to go back to talk about J.K. Rowling,
Right.
Who made this goddamn statement 10 years ago.
Look, and that's go ahead.
J.K. Rowling came out as a TERF, which means trans exclusionary radical feminist, I think is the term. TERF.
There's a term for
Oh yeah, it's called Google TERF.
I am a dictionary tonight.
Yeah, trans exclusion. I think it's called trans exclusionary radicalized feminist, which basically means that they are someone who is like the only person who is a woman is one who was cisgender, who was born
Trans exclusionary radical feminist.
Okay, yeah. So, and a TERF is someone who wait. What's the definition?
So a TERF is a person whose views on gender identity are concerned hostile to transgender people, or who opposes social and political policies designed to be inclusive of transgender people.
Right.
And they use the example, they accuse the protester of being a TERF and transphobic.
So when you're a TERF, you are someone who is like, oh, only those, or like, only a woman, the only type of woman is a woman who was born as such. So
Right.
a cisgender woman.
Okay, got
right.
it,
I might have to put up a dictionary on this episode for y'all. So just,
honestly, just call us Webster.
yeah. Just so y'all can get it. But like,
Yeah.
So J.K. Rowling made that statement years ago. And for whatever reason, Alice Walker was moved, I guess, in this day and age.
That's what it is for me.
To make this statement. A lot of people in the community are, who I follow a lot of bookish people. And so a lot of them were like really hurt by this comment because they hold her work to a high standard. I mean, The Color Purple, blacks love that movie. They they quote it all the time, you know. See? It's really weird. I just think as an elder, what she takes very seriously, to come out and say something, and like the language in this is nasty to me. Okay.
What did she say? AI?
Yeah, I was just about to go there. Perhaps only our own lack of awareness of being erased long before robotic AI females were foisted upon society's consciousness primarily as slaves, workers, and sex toys. So not only is Alice saying that she's a TERF, but she's also slut shaming these people, which is wild. Keep talking. Let me check this.
I feel like, first of all, you know, you said something about like, you know, people on Book Talk being really hurt and confused by the situation. And I feel like it's because, you know, unfortunately, like we talk about it all the time, like separating the work from the creator. You know, we've discussed it several times. R. Kelly, the creator of the Gilbert cartoon, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, your stuff is prolific, but you can be still problematic.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So if anything, if stuff like this continues to happen, it's because we continue to put these people on pedestals when they're just people that have just done dope ass things. You know what I mean? That doesn't mean that they're mine. And like, I think she touched on something without even really touching on it, like being an elder. Like, she's not the only one that feels like this.
Oh,
Especially those who were raised in those times. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like acceptance of trans people, gay people, hell, just younger black people.
yeah.
Gen Z, they have a very, very hard time accepting it. And it's not that they can't accept it, they just refuse to. It's like, no, this is not the way it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be like this. We don't have time to be moving forward. Like, that's just how it is. Like, but this, for me, is like, you had the nerve to put this on your website.
You know what it gives me is like, did she not have, I don't know if Alice Walker has any children, right? I don't know. But like, does she not have like
I am just looking everything up tonight.
some great grandnieces who she could talk to about this? Because,
but you know what? Honestly, since we talk about it all the time, it's like, you know, we talk about it just like, you know, off the mic. It's like, you know, we have grandparents, parents, uncles, aunts that just really be like, meh.
Yeah.
Like, I hear you, but I don't care. You know what I mean? Like,
True,
you know what I'm
true.
saying? So it's almost like it's like beating a dead horse. For what? I'm looking up Alice Walker though to see. If she got kids.
This is hard because it's like
Her kids might feel the same way. You know what I'm saying? Like if they were raised a
True.
certain type of way, think about how her kids are probably like our parents' age.
yeah, they probably are.
You know what I'm saying? And like our parents' age, those boomers, they're having a hard time accepting and things like that. Not all of them, but
yes.
but a decent majority. So I mean,
Listen, I know.
yeah, she's 79 years old.
I know that like this.
No, I was just saying.
Oh, okay.
She has one daughter.
Okay.
And one grandchild. So.
Okay. Listen, I know that this stuff is hard to like wrap your head around.
And he's 19.
Oh, child. I know like this information, like the whole like cisgender, transgender, all these words and whatnot. I know that it's hard to like wrap your head around, but I don't know if like.
Wow. Her daughter is an American writer, feminist, and activist. Walker has been regarded as one of the prominent voices of third wave feminism and the coiner of the term third wave since publishing a 1992 article on feminism in Miss Magazine called Becoming the Third Wave, in which she proclaimed, I am the third wave. Ooh. Walker's writings teach, and this is her daughter, Rebecca Walker. Walker's writing, teaching, and speeches focuses on race, gender, politics, power, and culture.
It's too ironic for me, bro. She need to be talking to her mom.
In her activism work, she helped co-found the Third Wave Fund that morphed into the Third Wave Foundation, an organization that supports young women of color, queer, intersex, and trans individuals by providing tools and resources they need to be leaders in their community through activism and philanthropy.
Get me the fuck out of here. No way. Rebecca, go talk to your mom. Go talk to your mom, Rebecca. What is going on? Go talk to your mom, Rebecca.
And her father is white. Right. There's a lot. It's a lot to unpack.
That escalated quickly.
Girl.
What?
Like, do you hear what I said? It's an organization that supports young women of color, queer, intersex, and trans individuals by providing tools and resources they need to be leaders in their communities.
What?
Her father is Melvin Leventhal, a Jewish American civil rights lawyer.
I don't want to hear anymore. I'm actually done. I'm done.
Did you hear what I said?
I heard you.
Civil
yes.
rights lawyer.
I don't want to hear anymore. Rebecca, go talk to your mom. Go talk to your mom. What is going on right now? What?
So, your ex-husband is a civil rights attorney. Both of y'all raised a child who became a activist for the same group of people that you are attacking.
I am shocked right now. What the hell is going on? What is going on?
I am really like, and she herself identifies as bisexual.
The daughter?
The daughter. She has dated, oh my God, I can never say her name. Michelle.
Oh, Michelle Indicello.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
That's a giving me one reason. Is that her? No, that's not her. I'm thinking about somebody else.
You made a fool of me.
Yeah.
From, what's it called? Love of Basketball.
Oh, okay. Yes. I know who she is. I be forgetting.
Girl.
I really can't believe.
Sorry. You was too son to speak?
Yeah, the nigga was too son to speak.
Yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot right there. Chip. I don't know why I just had to. Don't just start.
Yo.
I'm sorry. I don't know why I just did that.
You were hiding a child.
You. Yo. This is insane. We're gonna move on. We're gonna move on. You know what? Let's run through it and then get to the Oscars.
Okay. All right. Let's run through this.
There's a documentary coming out about the Jussie Smollett hoax.
Oh.
The two men that he used to commit this hoax is telling it all. They're like, because first of all, you promised us a career. Like, that's what you did do. Like, we did this because you promised us a career, and we're gonna get it.
Wait a minute. How was he promising them a career when he had just got popping on Empire?
I mean, he was in a couple other things besides Empire.
I know he was, but he just got popping on Empire when all of this was.
Listen, I personally just think the Jussie Smollett thing was just, I really think it was just a whole sense of, what's the word? It's on the tip of my tongue.
Ego?
Yeah.
I still can't get over him calling himself the gay Tupac. That for me.
He did say that. He did say that. He did say that. He did say that.
Yo, 2000s was wild, bro.
I loved it. And you know what's crazy? I remember that whole situation. Everyone was like, "Oh my God, Jussie!" Like, I mean, it had, you know what? The media sometimes
Prayers for Jussie.
Prayers for Jussie. The whole Instagram was just Jussie. You had these celebrities with their dramatic like justice for Jussie. Shut up. You had Robin Roberts. You had another member of the LGBTQ community interviewing him with his tear. Yo, what happened to what was it? The cast of Empire. The only ones that are still out here doing decent work is Boo Boo Kitty and Andre, because they're married.
Well, no.
Who?
What's the name? Terrence was just in. What's the name? The Best Man Holiday.
Oh yeah, okay.
He acted down in that one.
He did. Man, he did. He acted. He did. But Taraji off in Bali, you know. Well, that's a different situation. Hakeem was out here beating his wife and shit.
That's right. Yeah.
Jussie literally just ruined his career because he wanted to get paid.
That's crazy too.
Like, you couldn't just negotiate a contract. Like, you couldn't just hire a lawyer and negotiate a contract. Do you know the type of work goes in to say that you got robbed while you went to go get a sandwich in Chicago at 1:00 in the morning and somebody.
See, you know what I think?
There's a lot.
I think that people believed him because it's Chicago.
I think people believed him because he was gay.
Really?
People people believe Jussie because he was gay. And unfortunately, hate crimes against gay people do happen.
They do.
So it wasn't too far-fetched. It was just like, oh my God. I think that's when people started to put two and two together. When they said Chicago, I was like, wait a minute, hold on. Pause. Let's run this back.
Yeah.
Why are you out in the streets of Chicago?
At 1 a.m.
At 1 a.m. Mm-hmm. What were you doing? What subway is open at 1 a.m. in the morning on a Tuesday?
Damn.
There was a lot of the puzzle pieces were not matching.
Damn.
And then again, you use your friends to pay for their costumes at a beauty supply store instead of just, I'm not a criminal, but there's other ways that you could have went around this to make this more plausible.
This is so ridiculous.
You could have hired any random person to, hey, go into the beauty supply store, and you could have ordered things off Amazon. You get what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
And now you're literally your whole life ruined. But this documentary, I will be tuning in.
I don't know if I'm gonna watch it.
I'm watching.
I'm kind of over the story.
Child, you know I love me a good.
I know you do love a good documentary.
Give
me
some popcorn and a glass of red wine and press play. I'm good to go.
I think I'm gonna pass on that.
Dang.
Yeah.
Dang.
These other things. The Little Mermaid trailer came out recently. We're very excited.
Very excited.
Very, very excited.
I didn't remember. I'm be honest. I need to watch The Little Mermaid again. It's been some years.
Oh.
That wasn't one of my favorite Disney movies. I didn't really.
I can't relate.
Yeah,
Really?
Yeah, that wasn't one of my faves.
You got some questionable Disney taste that we'll have to unpack later.
What you mean?
Because you never seen Hercules, have you?
I have not. No.
That to me is a deal breaker.
I haven't seen. Wait, what?
Yeah.
I just haven't seen it, but It
has the best singing ever in any Disney movie ever, and you haven't seen it. You can't have an opinion on that because you God damn. You never seen it, so you can't have an opinion on that. I'm so sorry.
So next sleepover, I'm watching it.
Yeah.
I'm not opposed. I mean, all right.
You and Simone don't know what y'all missing because y'all like watching the weird something. You blowing me smalls or whatever. I don't know.
Yo, The Sandlot
Never seen it.
is an American treasure.
Which America? Not this America. Never seen
It's an
it.
American treasure. But I will be going to watch Little Mermaid Trail. I'm very excited for Hallie and my birthday twin Melissa McCarthy. Very excited for her. So I love her.
I don't think they're done editing the movie though, because I was talking to Ryan and they didn't show Flounder. Did they show Flounder?
But I think maybe they we gotta save something because why are we not done? It's March.
No, listen.
It should be in a bubble wrap somewhere in somebody's closet.
If it's like an hour and 30 minute movie, all that like CGI and stuff, I would assume that would take a lot of time. I've never edited a movie.
And don't put the trail out until we're ready to go.
I mean, it has to come out though.
I don't know. Like it's already April. Like
It's
done.
not. You're being.
It might as well.
It's middle of March.
Listen, once we get past the 15th, it's the next month.
No, you're doing a lot.
Okay,
No, I got like another check coming, so
I don't. Yeah, it's already April, so we should be wrapping this up.
ma'am.
Wrap it up.
No, ma'am.
Let's just. We going to the movies?
Yeah.
See it? I'm down.
Absolutely.
I'm totally down. I love Hallie. Listen, them girls is working. We ain't never getting on the music.
Oh, not as a duo.
Yeah, it pisses me off.
Not as a duo. Yeah.
Cause Chloe out here about to. Oh, that's right. Her new album come out the end of the month.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
Good for her.
Yeah, but why we not marketing it? I'm telling you, Chloe,
Normani,
y'all need managers because
Well,
Chloe, I don't understand what is Parkwood doing. Well, I guess Beyonce getting ready for tour. So.
yeah. Maybe she'll be like a headliner. I mean, an opener.
But I ain't mad at it because Chloe got 2 new shows because she got one show coming out on Prime and another
yeah.
and another movie coming out. So I'm not mad at this.
I love it.
Snatching necks and cashing checks.
For real.
Period.
Trey Songz is gonna be in jail soon.
Let's hope.
We don't have time to play that video where that girl is listing everything he's done in like the last.
Literally.
When I say it's insane,
Maybe we do a TikTok stitch.
if we can stitch it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, if she has her stitches turned on. But yeah, like that is crazy, y'all. Like he's a nasty guy.
He's a nasty nigga.
Yes.
Like, I mean, but again, like, shout out to Keke Palmer because she told us. She said it numerous times. Everybody was like, "Girl, da 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 da."
Yeah.
Okay, they can't all be lying.
They can't all be
They
lying.
can't all be lying because
Nope.
it's not like not like he got Tyler Perry money or something like that.
Damn.
No,
he don't.
mixtape features. A couple Grammy nominations, I think. So
I don't know. There she go doing her Googles.
because I just want to know, like, did this? I know he has Grammy nominations, but did you win?
I don't think he's ever won a Grammy.
You don't think so?
I don't think so. No.
I think maybe.
But that video, like I said, like this girl listed like every account that he's had, like every like sexual assault account he's had like the last 10 years. He don't got no Grammys.
He has nominations. He was nominated for Can't Help But Wait. He was nominated for Ready, which I get. And then he was nominated for Heart Attack, the song. Oh.
Well, they can't help but wait to get his ass behind bars now.
He did win a BET award, a Much Music Video Award.
Okay, come on, Canada.
Soul Train. Oh, that's what that is?
Yeah, I think it's in Canada.
Oh, it makes sense because Successful and Drake. Okay. Soul Train Music Award. Okay. And 2 Soul Train Music Awards. And then his career stopped basically in 2017
Damn.
because I don't want to see nothing else. Damn.
Oh, well, moving forward, last thing before we get to the Oscars, Law Roach announced today that he was retiring. Now, if you don't know who Law Roach is, catch up, Mustard, you're behind. Law Roach is a phenomenal stylist who has been styling for many, many years. He used to be a judge on Legendary, which is one of my favorite shows that was canceled on HBO Max, which I'm devastated about. And
He posted something on Instagram, very cryptic message with this kind of JPEG of the word retired. My cup is empty. Thank you to everyone who my cup is empty. Thank you to everyone who supported me and my career throughout over the years. Every person that trusted me with their image. I'm so grateful for you all. If this business was just about the clothes, I would do it for the rest of my life. But unfortunately, it's not. The politics, the lies, the false narratives finally got me. You win. I'm out. So the timing is impeccable, in my opinion, because literally last week was it Paris Fashion Week?
I don't know.
I think it was Paris Fashion Week or New York, one of the fashion weeks. Some city had a fashion week, and Zendaya was there. Zendaya and him, Zendaya's been a client of his for a very long time. And there's a video of him not having a seat in the front row of one of the fashion shows. Zendaya sat in the front seat, and she gracefully moved and was like, okay, let's just sit right here. And now you're retiring? Are we doing this because you couldn't sit in the front?
I agree with Law. Hear me out.
I'm listening.
Law. If you know Law's story, Law started in Chicago. That's where he's from, okay? Yes, he's from Chicago, and he has been working his ass off, okay? Law, he had made clients, and he had to like remove all those clients because he had one bad egg. So he had to start all over again from the bottom. And so of course, you know, he got with Zendaya, and everybody saw all the amazing work that he's been doing with Zendaya, and of course now he's getting all this recognition. And I feel like, you know, if we're not careful, we will lose our people in these industries who are really iconic and do the work.
Agreed.
Because here's the thing: you can't say that Law ever gets it wrong.
Ever.
I want to be styled by him if he ever decides to come out of retirement again. Whenever I'm famous enough and I can afford him, I want him to style me. I
wonder what his rate is.
For my first ever big event, wherever it's going to be at. I want Law Roach to style me.
Yeah.
Because I just love the work that he does. And I do feel like it is worth Instagram post to say I'm retiring. You can't even respect me enough. Everyone's talking about me. My rates are going up because people have seen the work that I'm doing, and you can't get me a fucking seat next to the number one client who I've dressed, which is the reason why she's up here. Get the fuck out of here.
Points were made.
So this is a Law Roach stand account in terms of him. I completely agree. I mean, if this is just for like optics in terms of so he can get some recognition, I also agree with that too. You gotta do what you gotta do, but I stand with Law Roach. I love him. I love his work, and I feel that.
Okay. Points were made.
Period. That's all I'm saying.
Points were made. Well, hopefully somebody can talk him out of it, because what you said in the beginning, I definitely agree. Because I mean, we talked about it last week with random influencers interviewing. Like, you're not you're not even hiring like the real professionals anymore. You're just going on Twitter or Instagram and just hiring whoever, So yeah, I definitely agree with you on that.
Yeah,
I definitely agree with you on that.
Zendaya wouldn't be sitting in them front seats if he hadn't styled her.
Girl, because Zendaya, she came a long way.
Okay, we seen them Disney with the sneakers in it. We seen it.
We seen her Kids' Choice Awards attire.
Okay,
now she getting $1 million contracts with Euphoria.
Exactly.
Whenever that decides to come back on.
Exactly. So get that man a front seat.
It better come back on by next year, because I'm kind of over it at this point.
What?
Euphoria.
Oh, it's whatever. I don't care.
You know what I mean?
It's whatever.
So yeah.
All right, last topic. We're talking about the Oscars. You can go ahead and start.
What you think about the show?
I didn't watch the whole thing.
I actually watched the whole thing, even though I said I wasn't going to watch it. But I'm an award show girly, so that's just the avenue that I stay in. So I thought the Oscars was actually really good this year. Shout out to Jimmy Kimmel. I thought his opening monologue was very tasteful. I thought it was very tasteful. I didn't think that it was, I was a little nervous, a little bit. I was like, they about to do the most. However, I think we're kind of past the Will Smith jokes.
Thank you. Yes.
I think we can move on. The one that he did do, I thought was tasteful. He said, we want things to go off without a hitch, especially since there is no hitch. And I was like, I see what you did there. Everybody laughed, hee hee ha ha, thought it was cool. Thought the fashion was great. Well, for the most part, it was a few questionables. I was like, a few questionables. What is the young man that won Best Supporting Actor?
Ke Kwan.
This is a stand.
I cried.
I am obsessed with that man.
So adorable.
I've had my eye on him since the beginning of this award show season because he took the entire table and is holding them like this. His energy and his mood and his vibe is so infectious. You can really tell that he has worked his ass off for that moment right there. Honestly, that whole cast of everything
everywhere all at once.
That entire cast, even the directors who won Best Director, they were like,
yeah,
what is happening to my life right now? And I was so, it was just his energy was so infectious. Harrison Ford came out. That's how you're supposed to greet your friends when they come out on stage. He stood up. Everybody was sitting. He was like, yes. And I love that for him. But yeah, I thought it was really well. I'm gonna just come out and say this.
Go ahead.
Congrats to Jamie Lee Curtis.
Oh.
Congrats to Jamie Lee Curtis. Yes, I was very much rooting for Angela Bassett. Absolutely.
I know I was.
Very much rooting for Angela Bassett because she acted her, there I go with this pen again, acted her ass down in Black Panther Wakanda Forever. However, I was not upset that Jamie Lee Curtis won because it was Jamie Lee Curtis. Jamie Lee Curtis has been a Hollywood icon forever. Unproblematic, from my understanding, never really, was out here causing trouble. Did not know that this was the first time that she's ever been nominated for an Oscar. That was news to me. I was like, 45 years? Interesting. So I wasn't mad that she won. I wasn't like celebrating it, but I was just like, good for her. I thought, I thought it was cool. I didn't have a problem with it. I did have a problem with social media.
Go ahead. I'm gonna let you finish.
Cause y'all was doing the most. Y'all was doing the most, and I was like, wow. All of a sudden, we hate Jamie Lee Curtis. The fuck? Like, what happened? I was like, what happened? We don't like her no more?
No, Jamie's cool, whatever. Love Activia.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, everybody parents eat Activia. All of a sudden, we don't fuck with her. Y'all want a Freaky Friday remake and everything, but y'all don't fuck with her?
Here's the vibe.
What's the vibe, sis?
Here's the vibe. No one ever was like, yo, Jamie Lee Curtis is the greatest actress of our time.
Oh, absolutely not.
No one's ever said that, right? Also, Jamie and Angela are the same fucking age. I know it's hard to believe because Jamie,
It's white.
not because she's white.
Yeah, because you know how to age. Go ahead.
My God.
You know how to age.
But if we're looking at careers, to say that it's about time that Jamie Lee Curtis got one and Angela not, that's crazy to me, especially because they're the same age and have been in the industry for the whole same amount of time, damn near, right? And Angela has had way more impactful roles that have touched people over, the years. But I'll also say that I also think it's disrespectful. Have you seen Everything Everywhere All at Once?
I have not just yet.
Stephanie Hsu, who was also the other young lady in the movie, who was also nominated for supporting.
Yep, she was in the same category.
Same
Jamie,
category. Yeah. It's very, to me, it's weird. It's like, oh, not y'all. Stephanie Hsu did what was fucking needed, right? And if they wasn't going to give it to Angela, then it definitely should have gone to Stephanie Hsu. Jamie Lee Curtis's role in that movie isn't that fucking impactful.
Oh, okay.
For it to be an Oscar winner. And that's real talk.
Interesting.
That's how I feel. And I feel like it kind of felt deliberate in terms of like, oh, we're not going to give Everything Everywhere All at Once a full suite.
When I was looking at the picture of everybody who won, you know what I'm saying? I thought, like, first of all, there was a TikTok that went around of all the best actress winners over the past years. That kind of hurt my feelings because every single one of them, up until Sunday, was white.
Best supporting?
No, best actress.
Wait, didn't Halle win one year?
It was like from 2004. I think it was like the last.
Yeah,
like,
Holly won one year.
She did for Monsters Ball. That's
Yeah,
right. For I think in the 90s or something like that.
I think it was early 2000s.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
They started with Charlize Theron, but I said that I was like, did they do this just so it didn't look too Asian? Is that
No, like let's
you
talk
get what
about
I mean?
it.
Like that to me, like once I saw the picture of them standing, I was like, huh. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, shout outs to Brendan Fraser as well.
Oh yeah.
You know, because y'all, you know, if you don't know his story, you need to look it up.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah, I, you know, again, like, I was happy for Jamie Lee Curtis. I thought it was great. But when I saw that picture, I was like, you know, it was like, why didn't you give it to the other young lady? Like, what was that about? So yeah, I feel you on that. I feel you on that 100%.
I mean, you have to see the movie to see what I'm saying, to see what I'm saying. But like,
Yeah.
if you've seen the movie, you've been like, why the fuck would Jamie even be nominated?
Okay. I haven't seen the movie.
Shout out to Ryan. I watched it when I went to go visit him, and he made me watch the whole thing.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's why I'm like, when I texted him, I said, are you fucking kidding me?
Right.
And he was like, they are so fucked. The Oscars is fucked. And it is. That's fucked up to me.
Yeah, that's why I didn't. Yeah.
Because like I said, if they wasn't going to give it to Angela, the only other person in that category who it should have went to was Stephanie Shu.
Damn.
Period.
But honestly, like, are we really that surprised though? So here's
Not really.
Here's the thing, and that's why I guess for me, that's why I wasn't so like on the bandwagon with you know, bashing Jamie Lee Curtis. You know what I mean? Like,
Right. I mean,
that's what it was for me, because I was like, let's be effing for real right now. Like, let's not act like we were rooting for Angela. Don't get it twisted. We were rooting for her. And honestly, the look on her face is giving like it was looking like she was told she was gonna get it. I'm gonna be honest, that's what it's looking like.
I don't know if it was that, but I know she looked really disappointed because like she's 64. When will she ever? Because the last time she was nominated was for
What's Love Got to Do with
What's
it?
Love Got to Do with it?
Well, you heard what Michelle said. Like, don't let them ever tell you that's past your prime.
I love Michelle Yeoh. Let me just.
I
state
thought her
that.
speech was very spot on for Women's History Month. I thought it was great, but I mean, we even look at Rihanna losing. You know what I mean? Like,
Losing what?
losing the Oscar. She didn't win.
Oh,
She won. Who won? RRR, which was the first Indian song to win.
oh wow.
Best original song or something like that. Like, when I ain't gonna front, when they were performing, I was in here jamming. I was like, what is this, honey? But was I rooting for Rihanna? Yes. Hated her performance, but F. D. I don't know about F, but D. That wasn't it.
No, it wasn't my favorite of hers.
I'll give her a pass because she's pregnant. I will give her a pass, but there's no reason why the backup singers in the band outshined your ass.
Damn.
They
Damn.
outshined her.
Damn.
You had 2 minutes. What were we doing?
Yeah.
But
I love that Michelle Yeoh won. Did you know that Jackie Chan had reached out to her and was like, "Do you know this role was supposed to be mine, but I gave it because I gave it up."
That's your man's. That's your friend. Ain't that your friend?
Don't do this. Don't do this on air.
Ain't that your friend?
Don't do this on air.
Ain't that your friend?
Don't do this.
Ain't that your friend?
You still deleting Trey Songz albums on your iPad?
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, and I'ma still watch Rumble in the Bronx because it's a great movie. Goddammit, fuck y'all.
And Rush Hour.
Yeah, Rush. Okay.
Okay.
Shit.
Oh God.
Anything else you want to talk about from the Oscars?
I did want to say this about when I was talking about the fashion. So of course, after the Oscars, everybody else came to the Vanity Fair. That's when Jonathan Majors still had on that fucking suit. Okay, everybody else had changed. But I was seeing some really, really misogynistic comments about Sierra's attire. And I've been unfriending people all day.
Damn.
Because, like, I don't know if I can find one of the comments, but like, so Sierra had on this very sheer, very sheer outfit for the Vanity Fair party. I wasn't a fan of it.
Yeah, it wasn't my favorite look of hers either.
Yeah, and it wasn't because of the sheerness. I think it's just like we've seen Sierra
way better dressed,
beat down way better than that.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
that really wasn't it for me anyway. Mm-hmm. For me, it was the fact that, and I'm not even gonna say men. When I say misogynistic, it's not men. It was a lot of people talking about her saying that she was out here making Russell Wilson look like a fool. There was one, like this dude I went to high school with, he put there like, I don't care what y'all say, she got Russell Wilson out here looking foolish. If you're not a married man, you're not going to understand. Even some females that I know are like, this is too much. I just think it's tacky. And you're open. You're welcome to your opinion. First of all, let's not act like we haven't seen Sierra's body. Like, okay. Let's not act like that. Like, nothing new here.
No, I'm not shocked.
Okay. Like, okay. Sis looked great having 3 kids. Looks amazing.
Amazing.
And number 3 is y'all double tapping bitches on Instagram, busting it wide open
every day, all day long.
Double tapping, reposting. Okay. You be in the DMs talking about they pretty every fucking day. But Sierra, who is a fashion icon at Vanity Fair,
yes,
a party that y'all couldn't even get into,
damn,
if you robbed the place,
damn,
decided to just take a fashion risk with her husband, who was with her when she left the house with that on,
yes,
supporting her. I just think that like y'all need to be more concerned as to why we're still sagging in 2023,
damn, and
stop worrying about what Sierra has on. This episode is about worried about the wrong fucking things. And that's what y'all are worried about. Like, y'all are worried about the wrong thing. You know what I mean?
Got it.
You're worried about the wrong thing. And it just makes me mad. And this is, maybe it's because this is a Sierra Stan account. Y'all know I love me some Sierra. I love her so much. And I was just like, I don't like that outfit. But the comments, I
didn't even see the comments because I just was like, I saw her come down on my Instagram and I was like, a choice was made. And I kept going. I was like, that's it.
Girl,
I was like, but I wasn't. At no point was I like, oh, this is too much. And she's a married woman. That's too much. Like y'all doing a lot.
Here's literally the dude I was talking about that I went to high school with. Like he posted something. Yeah. He actually posted a picture. It's side by side with what Savannah James had on, and it said both married, both not the same. I'm just saying. And it said, if you're not a married man, go sit down and face the corner. Sierra, who he spelled the name wrong, makes her husband look weak. Don't argue with me.
Y'all are only saying this because y'all don't like Russell Wilson, and y'all don't like that Russell Wilson loves her out loud, and y'all feel like she doesn't deserve that kind of love because of the way she left Future. You are still upset. You're harboring something that doesn't even have to do with you, and it's really fucking weird. Let it go.
Like, it's really...
They're happily married, and you don't have no bitches, so... You're bitchless on the internet. God. Not you bitchless on the internet.
Yeah. Oh, that's nasty word.
Hey, that's not my. That's them.
That's nasty word.
That's them.
Well, that's all I had to say about that because I just, I don't. I know some people be out here. You got some people out here that just be looking, wild out here.
Right.
But I think Sierra's outfit, again, not my favorite choice of hers, but I think it was. I don't want to say tasteful. I didn't see anything wrong with it. Mm-hmm. And I think it's really classless of people to compare her to Savannah James or, compare her to anybody else that's out here married. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't like it. I really don't like it. So
not y'all married people's business.
Really. And like weird. The next picture was her with her husband who loves her down. Like, I want in.
Y'all are weird, yo.
Very much weird.
Y'all weird and you're bitchless.
I just, damn. Is that the name of the episode?
Yeah. Yeah.
Weird and bitch. Oh, man.
You're going to get a phone call from your grandma.
I mean, probably.
I'll put the asterisk in the eye.
But it's the truth, though. Like, it's not, we're not saying anything wrong, Grandma. It's just the way it. Now, I know she got some stuff to say about Sierra. I know that for a fact. So, Grandma, if you're watching right now, put in the comments how you feel Okay, but we still said what we said. People are weird and bitchless, and that's just what it is.
Oh snap! I'm screaming.
Y'all know my grandma. Like, shout out to my grandma.
Oh god.
She don't hold no bars, but
I'm weak, bro.
it is what it is.
It is what it is.
It is what it is.
All right, let's wrap this show up.
Wrap it up like a tissue.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's fine too. I mean, we might as well, because not like somebody left a review.
wait a minute. We don't know that.
I checked it. They didn't. They didn't. You guys are a disappointment. God damn.
Damn.
There's nobody has left a review, and I don't understand.
It's because y'all weird and bitch.
Dang, are y'all weird and bitchless too?
No, not y'all.
I mean, is that why y'all not leaving it? Are y'all offended?
No. Well,
Go ahead, check it.
I'm gonna check it because you never know. Okay. hold
You
on.
think someone added a review in the last 10 minutes since I checked
it's
it?
very.
Did they? Did they?
No.
No, they didn't.
Okay, but we can. It's okay.
No, they didn't.
It's okay.
Did they?
No.
There's no. Yeah. Maybe if you weird and bitches and you felt offended,
I really be trying to help y'all. I really do.
they don't want to be saved. Because if they did, they would leave
Don't
reviews.
save her. You don't want to be. Who sings that song?
I don't know.
Oh, that's right, J. Cole. Oh my God.
Well, it's a sample from something else.
Is it?
Yeah, it is. Don't save her.
What's the name of the song?
I don't know, but I think it's like I want to.
You don't want to be.
He's that song is from some. Don't save her. She don't want to be saved. It's from another rap song. Don't
save her.
I want. Is it like 3-6 Mafia?
J. Cole. Hold on. Let's see. Oh, it's from No Role Models.
Yeah, but that's sampled from something else.
Is it for real?
Yes.
Okay, here we go. Oh, you're right. By Project Pat.
Project Pat.
Interesting.
Yes.
I did not know that.
I knew it was somebody. It was somebody. Project Pat wasn't in 3-6 Mafia, was he?
No.
No, he was his own. That's Mr. Chicken Head.
Bark, bark, chicken, bark, bark. Very interesting.
Yes.
I did not know that.
Yes. So that
Okay.
that phrase "don't save her, she don't want to be saved" is from Project Pat. Mm-hmm. The more you know.
Love J. Cole so much.
That's it for this week's episode. Be sure to follow us on all of our social medias. We're on Twitter at HeadWrappOD. We're on Instagram at Headwraps and Lipsticks. Check out our Facebook page, Headwraps and Lipsticks, the podcast. Go to our TikTok for as long as that's going to be up there. It's also at Headwraps.
It's going to stay.
Headwraps.
Listen, don't be mad if you see me on TikTok on Capitol Hill going live from my TikTok account because I'm sick of y'all.
Go to our website, www.headwrapsandlipsticks.com, where we have crew necks like the one sis is wearing today. Crew necks and t-shirts that are for sale but not on sale. Again, the Cash App is in. Please go to the Cash App, y'all. Y'all don't know the shit we went through before we got to record this episode.
Honestly, Cash App is ghetto.
Cash App is ghetto.
Now, if you want to get rid of something.
Man, okay. Zealous.
If you want to get rid of something, that's what they need to get rid of.
Was it? They can tell us that. Was it the host or was it
Host at headwrapsandlipsticks.com.
Okay, fuck.
We take them all.
We take them all. I put the Zelle in there. If you,
honestly,
if you don't fuck with Cash App, I get it. The GoFundMe is in the link. And lastly, we're on a bunch of platforms: Spotify, SoundCloud, Stitcher, Google Play, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, YouTube, TikTok, and Facebook. If you had left 5 stars in a review, we would have read it on the air, but you did not. Anyway,
this week.
Oh, okay. Sis, what's your joke?
Okay.
Oh God. Did you get the joke up from Charles?
No.
It never worked?
I don't know what happened with that.
Interesting.
Maybe he thought he left me something and he didn't. Maybe I don't know.
Oh.
How do you kill a vegan vampire?
How?
With a stake to the heart.
Get it?
No,
like,
like as vegan. So thanks, Sean J, for that. I like that one.
Wow, you were doing so well, Sean J.
Yo, don't talk about him.
No, I'm gonna talk about him.
Damn.
And them terrible ass jokes. Anyway, see y'all next week.
Bye.